What if I told you that your biggest financial problem isn't your income, your background, or even the economy? It's your emotions. Every day you make money decisions that feel right in the moment, but quietly damage your future. You spend to feel better. You avoid investing because it feels risky. You panic when things go down and chase when things go up. And the worst part? You don't even realize it's happening because your brain is wired to protect your feelings, not grow your wealth. This is why two people can earn the same amount of money, yet end up with completely different financial lives. One builds wealth, the other stays stuck. Not because of knowledge, not because of luck, but because of control. So here's the real question. When it comes to your financial life, who's actually in charge? Your money or your emotions? Because by the end of this video, you're going to see exactly how your emotions have been influencing every financial decision you make, and more importantly, how to take that control back. Every day, whether you notice it or not, a silent battle is happening inside your mind. It is not between right and wrong, and it is not even between spending and saving. It is something deeper. It is your money versus your emotions, and most people are losing this battle without realizing it. Think about the last time you made a financial decision. Maybe you bought something expensive without planning for it. Maybe you sold an investment too early. Or maybe you avoided investing because it felt too risky. In each of these moments, logic stepped aside and emotions took control. Money itself is neutral. It does not feel fear, excitement, or regret. It does not panic during a crash or celebrate during a boom. It simply responds to decisions. But you are human, and humans are emotional. That difference creates conflict. When markets rise, emotions whisper that you should buy before it's too late. When markets fall, they push you to sell before things get worse. These reactions feel natural, but they are often the opposite of what builds wealth. To understand why emotions often take control, you need to understand how your brain is designed. Humans are not naturally built to make perfect financial decisions. We are built to survive, not to invest. Long ago, reacting quickly to danger was necessary. Fear helped humans stay alive. But in today's financial environment, that same instinct can work against you. When your investments lose value, your brain treats it like a threat. Your body reacts with stress, and your mind looks for a quick way to escape the discomfort. Selling feels like safety, even when it is not the best decision. This reaction is known as loss aversion. People feel the pain of losing money more strongly than the satisfaction of gaining it. Because of this, they often make decisions aimed at avoiding losses instead of maximizing long-term gains. Another powerful force is herd behavior. People feel more comfortable following others. When everyone is buying, it feels safe to buy. When everyone is selling, it feels safer to sell. But following the crowd rarely leads to strong financial outcomes. Overconfidence also plays a role. After a few successful decisions, people begin to believe they have special insight. They take larger risks and ignore potential downsides. Eventually, this confidence leads to mistakes. Then there is the desire for instant results. Modern life encourages speed. People want quick returns and immediate success. But investing requires patience. It is a process that rewards time, not urgency. Your mind operates in two ways. One is fast, emotional, and automatic. The other is slow, logical, and deliberate. Financial mistakes often happen when the fast system takes control during moments of stress or excitement. Even experienced investors are not immune. Knowledge alone does not protect you. Without emotional control, even the most informed decisions can fail. The key is not to eliminate emotions because that is impossible. The goal is to understand them and prevent them from driving your actions. When you recognize patterns in your thinking, you gain an advantage. You can pause before reacting. You can question whether your decision is based on fear, excitement, or logic. This awareness changes everything. It allows you to act with intention instead of impulse. It helps you stay consistent even when conditions change. In the end, mastering money is not about predicting markets, it is about understanding yourself. And once you do that, you begin to shift control away from emotion and toward strategy. Understanding emotions is important, but seeing how they affect real decisions makes the lesson clearer. Emotions destroy wealth in ways that are often subtle but powerful. One of the most common examples is panic selling. When markets drop, fear spreads quickly. People watch their investments lose value and feel the urge to protect what remains. They sell to avoid further loss. But by doing so, they often lock in those losses and miss the recovery that follows. Another example is chasing trends. When an investment is rising quickly, it attracts attention. Stories of success spread, and people feel pressure to join. They buy late, driven by fear of missing out. When the trend reverses, they are left with losses. Holding on to bad investments is another emotional trap. People struggle to accept mistakes. Selling means admitting they were wrong, so they hold on, hoping the situation improves. Sometimes it does, but often it leads to deeper losses. Lifestyle inflation also plays a role. As income increases, spending increases. People upgrade their lifestyle, not out of necessity, but because it feels rewarding. This reduces the amount available for saving and investing, limiting long-term growth. Emotions also affect how people handle opportunities. Fear can prevent someone from investing at all. They stay on the sidelines, waiting for certainty that never comes. Over time, they miss out on potential growth. All of these behaviors share a common theme. They are driven by feelings, not strategy. The market does not respond to emotions. It responds to decisions made over time. The difference between those who build wealth and those who struggle is often behavior, not knowledge. Avoiding mistakes is just as important as making good choices. Wealth is not built through perfect decisions. It is built through consistent, disciplined actions over time. Emotional reactions disrupt that consistency. If you want to protect your financial future, you must learn to recognize these patterns. You must understand when emotions are influencing your decisions. Once you do, you can begin to change your approach. Instead of reacting, you can respond. Instead of following feelings, you can follow a plan. That shift is powerful. It turns unpredictable behavior into structured action. And over time, that structure leads to stability and growth. In the end, protecting your money starts with protecting it from emotional decisions that seem small in the moment but have lasting consequences. When money begins to win over emotions, the change is noticeable. Decisions become more consistent, and outcomes become more predictable over time. The first step is discipline. Discipline means following a plan, regardless of how you feel in the moment. It means continuing to invest during downturns and avoiding impulsive decisions during periods of excitement. Automation is one of the simplest ways to achieve this. By setting up automatic investments, you remove the need to decide each time. This reduces the influence of emotions and ensures consistency. Long-term thinking is another key factor. Markets move up and down in the short term, but over longer periods, they tend to grow. When you focus on long-term goals, short-term fluctuations become less important. Diversification helps reduce risk. By spreading investments across different areas, you lower the impact of any single loss. This makes it easier to stay calm during uncertain periods. Clear goals also make a difference. When you know what you are working toward, your decisions become more focused. You are less likely to be distracted by temporary trends or emotional impulses. Reflection is a powerful tool.
Before making a financial decision, taking a moment to think can prevent mistakes. Asking whether a choice is based on logic or emotion can provide clarity. Accepting uncertainty is also important. No investment is guaranteed. Trying to eliminate risk completely often leads to missed opportunities. Learning to manage risk instead of avoiding it builds confidence. As these habits develop, your mindset changes. You stop reacting to every market movement. You begin to trust your strategy. You focus on consistency rather than perfection. This is where real progress happens. Money starts to work for you because your actions are aligned with long-term principles. The goal is not to control the market. That is impossible. The goal is to control how you respond to it. When you reach this point, emotions still exist, but they no longer dominate your decisions. Logic takes the lead, and discipline keeps you on track. That is when money begins to win consistently.
Building wealth requires more than financial knowledge. It requires emotional awareness and control. This combination is known as emotional financial intelligence. The first step is awareness. You need to understand your habits and patterns. Tracking your spending and investment decisions helps you see where emotions influence your behavior. Creating rules is another effective strategy. Rules act as guidelines that reduce the need to decision-making in emotional moments. For example, setting limits on spending or sticking to a fixed investment schedule can prevent impulsive actions. Education also plays a role. Understanding how markets work reduces uncertainty. When you know what to expect, you are less likely to panic during changes. Limiting exposure to constant information is important. Too much news can create unnecessary stress. Focusing on long-term trends instead of daily updates helps maintain a balanced perspective. Resilience is essential. Losses are a natural part of investing. Accepting this reality makes it easier to stay committed to your plan. Instead of viewing losses as failures, you can see them as part of the process.
Patience is one of the most valuable traits in investing. Building wealth takes time. Quick results are rare and often unsustainable. Staying consistent over long periods leads to better outcomes. Another important factor is self-control. Delaying gratification allows you to prioritize long-term benefits over short-term satisfaction. This applies to both spending and investing decisions. Support systems can also help. Surrounding yourself with people who share similar financial goals can reinforce positive habits. Learning from others provides additional perspective. Reflection should be ongoing. Reviewing past decisions helps you identify mistakes and improve future choices. This continuous learning process strengthens your ability to manage emotions. Emotional financial intelligence is not developed instantly. It grows over time through experience and practice. As it improves, your decisions become more stable. You react less to short-term changes and focus more on long-term objectives. This shift creates a strong foundation for financial success. It allows you to navigate challenges without losing direction. Ultimately, mastering your emotions is just as important as understanding money. When both work together, you gain control over your financial future.
So, in the end, who really wins? Your money or your emotions? The answer is not fixed. It depends entirely on your choices and your level of control. If you allow fear to guide your actions, emotions win. If you chase trends and react without thinking, emotions win. If you focus only on short-term comfort, emotions take control. But if you build discipline, follow a clear strategy, and remain consistent, money begins to win. And when money wins, the results extend beyond your finances. You gain confidence. You trust your decisions because they are based on logic, not impulse. You stop reacting to every change and start focusing on long-term progress. This does not mean emotions disappear. Fear, excitement, and doubt will always be present. The difference is that they no longer control your behavior. You recognize them, but you do not act on them automatically. This creates a gap between feeling and action, and that gap is where better decisions are made.
The distinction between successful and struggling investors often comes down to this ability. It is not about intelligence or access to information. It is about discipline and consistency. Every financial decision you make is a small step in one direction. Over time, these steps accumulate. They shape your habits, your results, and your future. Choosing logic over emotion repeatedly builds a strong financial foundation. It allows your money to grow steadily and sustainably. As you move forward, remember to pause before making decisions. Ask yourself whether your choice is driven by emotion or strategy. This simple question can prevent many mistakes. Your financial journey is not defined by a single decision. It is defined by patterns of behavior over time. So the real question is not just who wins today, it is who wins consistently. When you commit to discipline, awareness, and long-term thinking, you shift the balance. You give money the advantage. And in doing so, you create a future where your finances are guided by purpose, not emotion. That is the true goal. Not just earning more, but making better decisions with what you have. Welcome to Invested, where control leads to clarity and clarity leads to wealth.